and through into center field, a base hit.
The batter, the first
now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up the bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now batting, Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't know.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Kiermaier isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Guillermo Heredia. Takes this the other way to right. That's in. And he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day. Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Duffy. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Stewart is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to plate way too often.
Matuk is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home. Home half of the 6th. Stepping up to the plate, Grayson Grenier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Harrison. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Josh Harrison becomes out number 2 this inning. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Lane Hardy comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Lane Hardy.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Robertson.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
No balls and 1 strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Next for Tampa Bay.
That would bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. In there, strike 1. On the season, Heredia is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Lifted in the air to right field. Castellanos is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Joey Wendell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wendell.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Tommy Pham.
In now, Tommy Pham. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in 1 game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Daniel Stump enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. On a line, that's a base hit. Duffy rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. It's stretch time in Motown. The Rays lead it 20-0. Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-2, here it comes. struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So now it'll be the
right
4-hole
fielder,
hitter,
number 9.
Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick.